Now we'll go to Fort Worth, where a mother tried to call 911 when her young daughter stopped breathing, but she never got through. Now the city is vowing change. Aaron Jones reporting for us, all new at 10 o'clock.
Brown bear, what do you see?
Imagine calling 911 in an emergency and no one picks up. Fort Worth mother Jamie Haswell says that's exactly what happened to her last Wednesday night.
This little one here had went to bed, and shortly after that, I heard a strange sound from her room. I went in there to check on her and found her unresponsive, not breathing.
Haswell says she began CPR on her 2-year-old daughter Mila and called 911, but couldn't get someone on the other line.
And it just went to a recording. I continued what I was doing and waited, but when nobody answered after what felt like an eternity, I just ran into the street and screamed for help.
She says several neighbors came out and also tried to call 911.
Nobody, when they called, got a person to answer the phone.
She ended up taking Mila to the hospital herself. Turns out she was having a type of seizure that is pretty common when a child is running a fever. But Haswell stresses the situation could have been much worse.
I spoke with the chief of the police department and the chief of the fire department last night. They both vocalized their concerns about the issue.
Fort Worth police say pandemic-related problems have slowed the hiring process for new call takers and made it more complicated. On top of this, other employees have left during a time when the population continues to grow rapidly.
I think when there was a shortage notice, it should have been addressed, not to this point.
Tonight, Fort Worth PD says they're working to fix the issues, taking more than a dozen steps, including streamlining the call process to make it more efficient, implementing modified work schedules, and temporarily mandating overtime to increase staffing, continuing to focus on its hiring campaign, and conducting a salary study to make sure pay remains competitive.
It is now our #1 priority as a city to make sure when you call 911, you get a live person.
Fort Worth City Councilman Nettles weighing in.
I'm thankful that those steps are being taken, and I hope they're taken to heart. And, I don't know how to follow up with that, but right now, I'm glad it's being recognized.
And on top of this, Fort Worth police say they're also coordinating with other local call centers, trying to get ideas and methods from them on how to fix the issues. In Fort Worth, Aaron Jones, CBS 11 News.